talk about the willingness to ask, a lot of things come to mind because there have been many moments in my life that opportunities showed themselves and I either had the courage to jump in or did not.
No.
And the willingness came with courage as I learned my own worth and as I got more connected to that I matter, that I make an impact, that I am incredibly valuable. You know, you're as worthy and as valuable as you say. If you can remember that you are an incredibly powerful being, you begin to practice really like being present to the thoughts that go through your head. So when I walked past D Smoke yesterday, I was able to notice because I've practiced that neural pattern long enough and often enough that immediately I was like, oh, honey, instead of berating myself, belittling myself, I just said, hey, notice what you just did there.
Yes.
Yeah. How could I have done it differently? What worked about that and what did not work? What's the result you want to create?
Right.
The result I want to create is a deepening of our connection so that one day when he needs a vocalist, he's like, oh, that girl, Honey, she's bad and she's also a really good hang.
That's right.
Let me call her.
The whole point, especially of our episode about the willingness to ask, is that, you know, we talk about manifestation and we talk about understanding that everybody kind of has a different level of understanding on that. And I feel like it's important, especially for creative people, to understand that manifestation, law of attraction, and all of those things we're talking about go hand in hand with the willingness to take action, the willingness to believe in yourself, the willingness to say, no, that's not the narrative I want to tell. Let me walk by again and try again. That's not a thing that goes away. It's a thing that you tame.
I'm willing to take this risk. I'm willing to be judged and I'm willing to be rejected, but I get to try.
That your willingness for one opportunity was like a doorway for so many things you didn't know about.
Totally.
And a lot of people, I think, miss those opportunities. And it's like, you don't know that that's the root of the whole tree. It's not one thing that, you know, oh, they won't care, or oh, you're not allowed to do that.
You don't know what you don't know.
Right.
Okay. It's not even just a willingness to ask. It's really a willingness to be judged and be disliked. You get to get comfortable with that. It's not about if anybody likes you. It's, can you make an impact for someone? Can your presence, can your being be enough to shift energy in anyone else's life? Yeah.
So there's so much like that's necessary in that willingness to ask and ask and ask again. Definitely.
Yes. Know that every single interaction you have has the possibility of completely transforming the trajectory of your life, right? If we're headed in this direction and we shift 1 degree.
That's right.
The difference in 3 months is 180 degrees. We've gone a completely left turn here.
Yeah.
So these minute changes that we're making all the time, every choice that we make is actually affecting the entire trajectory. So if we could be intentional about the results, the desires, the dream, the vision that we're creating, knowing how powerful you are. If anybody listening takes nothing else from this interview, think about what it feels like when you get a chance to help someone in need, big or small. And then think about when you need help, if you don't ask someone, anyone, to help you, you are depriving them of that opportunity to feel that blissful feeling